time for your next adventure.
I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow.
How exciting. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Smile, my boy. Sunrise.
もう大丈夫ですか？それともまだ苦しんでいますか？辛かったよね。あなたが少しでも楽になることを願っています。Little do you know I'm trying to pick myself up piece by piece. Little do you know
Listen, the Christians in the comment section, holy God. Honestly,
Catholic priest watches Billie Eilish.
No, listen, I mean zero offense at all, but they are mean.
Yeah.
They're so mean. Like, damn, I'm trying to make a song about global warming and they're like, she's Satan. Y'all are Satan, damn.
It wasn't only you. Maybe I'm better alone. I say okay.
So Texas continues to be off their rocker. The Texas Senate just passed a bill that would require every single public school classroom to display the 10 Commandments. The bill stating, a public elementary or secondary school shall display in a conspicuous place in each classroom of the school a durable poster or framed copy of the 10 Commandments that meets the requirements of subsection B. In the same session, they also passed a bill requiring Bible study time in schools. And the irony on this is so perfect. Because of course the only people who voted for these laws were Republicans, and I guarantee that every single one of those Republicans runs on a platform of they don't like big government. They don't like government overstep. But when it's the government forcing Christianity into public schools, that's okay.
In the 1960s, a man in Auburn, California created this statue on the side of the road. And for some reason, the public didn't like it. They even began rerouting school buses away from this road to avoid children gazing upon the statue. But that didn't stop the sculptor. He said, oh, you don't like my 14-foot statue of a man? How about a 14-foot statue of a woman? Oh, you don't like that either? How about another woman, but this one is wielding a weapon and is 40 feet tall and made of 100 tons of concrete. And if you don't like that, well, I built 2 of them. And just to give you a sense of how big these statues are, here is my hand on top of one of the woman's toenails. The man who made these statues was named Ken Fox, and he wasn't actually an artist. He was a dentist. And these statues were placed outside of his dentist's office. And even though the public at first did not like these statues, they eventually came around. And the city even commissioned the dentist to make them a statue. This commissioned statue was of a clothed gold miner, and is now probably the most recognizable landmark in Auburn. But more importantly, in 2023, the school buses have gone back to their original route and again passed by the statues.
School districts in 26 states have banned or opened investigations into 1,100 books. This, according to a report from PEN America, a literary and free expression advocacy organization which compiled data on such bans from July to March of this year. And it's not just that. Republican governors in the highest seats of power are trying to ban media experts like librarians and journalists from sitting on the curriculum approval boards. They're even trying to get teachers off the curriculum approval boards, and instead want a governor-appointed textbook commission to review the list of materials in any public school library collection and ban materials the state deems inappropriate. Who are these people? How are they qualified to do such a job? Already, 4 of the books that the Moms for Liberty want to ban were written by John Green. Beloved John Green, brother of Hank Green. John Green can't write books for kids now? They actually said that the book The Fault in Our Stars is too morbid for teen fiction, and that Looking for Alaska isn't good for kids because there's crude language in it. Come on. Y'all, even for those of us who don't have kids or maybe don't get to read as much as we want and maybe don't visit public libraries, we got to recognize that bills trying to ban certain authors or challenging topics or pull books off the shelf because there's a couple swear words in them, those are targets on all of us. Stand up for your freedom to learn. Freedom of speech also means freedom to listen. And we, the people, have a right to live in a world without fascist book bans.
Look into my eyes and say, I love you.
I love you.
Okay. Now, I'm not believing that at this point, so say it again.
I love you.
Again.
I love you.
Again.
I love you.
Again.
I love you.
The house I'm currently staying at is the most eccentric millionaire house I've ever seen. So over here we have a secret wing. So if we go down this wing, we'll start by going this way. We can't figure out how to turn the lights on, so that's fun. We've got this little hallway here that leads to this door. And this is, much to our surprise, a full bath. So we have here the sink, and then this is actually a shower. And then over here we got this nice little, looks made to look like an outhouse, but it is actually a full toilet. Flushes right there. If we go back down the hallway, we have the mining room. So we call it the mining room because it straight up looks like you are in a mine. So we got a little stove here, mirror, creepy clown doll that I won't show because my sister watches my TikToks and she does not like those. Okay, pretty cute. We got some twinkle lights up here. This is actually the light switch, which controls all of the little lanterns in here. If we come back out here to this wall, we have, there's a little stick here. It's not always there. It can be removed and hidden, but it's there. So that leads you into the garden room. Whoa, sorry. So in here, we got some gorgeous windows. And then on the ceiling, we have twinkle lights. And then these bulb lights, these circular things are actually lights. It's hard to see in the daytime. And then this little closet that is made to look like a shed. And then back here, we have a full bath with this window to nowhere, which I find fascinating, especially because you can like see up into the raw materials. And shower. So the last fun thing in the secret wing is the cave. So the cave is very cool and weird as shit. And you can hear there's some interesting noises going on, and the best thing about those noises is they change. So we take the crystal, we move it to a new spot, and the lights and noises change. There's, I think, 5 of these spots. Here's another one. I'm not sure what each of them does. Ooh, we got some thunder. And then check out this one. Oh, so creepy. Last one, right here. Some water noises. And then if you go up these stairs, obviously a sex loft. So yeah, definitely the weirdest place I've ever stayed. I do appreciate that they considered putting, you know, an outlet in the sex loft. That's nice. Very considerate.